Hi everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts Designs. I was contacted a while back ago by a dear friend and one of my shop customers who wanted to send me some polymer clay. I'll insert a couple of pictures of what she sent. But what she wanted was to know if I would do a pendant for her, followed by a bracelet. The bracelet was kind of a throw-in for me. The pendant that she wanted was this gorgeous goddess pendant with a lady above a white wolf with blue eyes, a turquoise headband, some feathers in her hair, etc., and a feather dangle. So this is what I came up with. Okay. Pretty Indian princess over a white wolf with a feather dangle. Blue eyes, turquoise headband. I did give her some turquoise nugget earrings, just for that kind of turquoise pull together. That was the effect I was trying to go for, just pulling the turquoise together, just like the white is pulled together with a few of the other accents. Alright. But one of the other things that she wanted was for me to do a tutorial. Now, I've done lots of goddess pendant tutorials, so I decided to do this one, oh, sorry about that, with the bracelet. So I'm going to do a bracelet for you today. Maybe using this little crackle effect or stonework effect. I'm not sure what you would call it. I believe it just came from Sculpey, and yes, it was years ago. So hopefully you'll be able to find something similar to this. I may try to put something in the comments below. I'm not exactly sure. Please do know that the face and the wolf sculpt are both my own sculpts, so they're not currently available. I'm still trying to see about that. Alright, so while I get everything together, I'm going to pause and I'll insert the couple of pictures of what she sent. Alright? Okay, first is this drawing that she made of the bracelet with the face and the hair flowing off to the side with the wolf. Again, a white wolf with blue eyes. And she wanted black or tan for the band. Alright, I decided to go with the black. And I did 2.5 inches, that's what she asked for, 2.5 inches. And I just rolled this texture. But I did spray a bit of water because these little thin textures do tend to stick to the clay. So I'm not too worried about the ragged bits of the edge here, because the hair will do a good job of covering that up. Alright, so let's see about placing the face and the wolf's head. Alright, so I'm going for the back, basically completely away from me. Alright. Then I will place the face somewhere about like that. Alright, now I'm not too worried about the fact that the face doesn't curve to meet the bracelet. Alright, same thing with the wolf. Although, possibly that matters just a bit more. Alright, this is polymer clay and not resin. So just a bit of the bacon bond. Alright. Now, possibly, I'll take some of this white, condition it a bit. Alright. Then I'm going to stop myself. Alright. From what I can see, the hair should go behind the wolf. Alright. Alright, now I've shown this before, but for the sake of the video, alright, she wanted sorry for the noise my craft knife makes on my glass. That is one of the most common questions, besides how do I bake, that I get, is people wanting their polymer clay to not stick. One of the things that I want is I want the clay to stick. I don't want the clay moving around all over the place while I'm trying to cut, or while I'm trying to roll texture, or I want my clay to stick. Now, one of the challenges, move this face, is removing the clay from your glass, or from wax paper, or from whatever you've stuck it to. One of the things I suggest is just with your clay blade, pressing down to the glass, or whatever, ceramic tile, and in one swift motion, it's as simple as that. I didn't tear it, I didn't cut into it, I just removed it from the glass, or ceramic tile, or whatever you want to remove it from. Alright, now that being said, I'm just going to take my metal knitting needle. You can take a clay needle, a toothpick, whatever you've got. And I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to round the edges off a bit. Alright, now I didn't cut the ends yet, so I'm just going to follow the contours of the clay. And give it some texture. Some hair texture if you want. Alright. Now I would just continue on. Now it doesn't have to be exact or precise or anything else. This is just going to be the bottom layer of the hair. I'll put a little bit more. Texture just going this way. Now, I'm trying not to put the lines the same distance apart. And as you can see, some of them don't even finish. They don't even go to the edge. Excuse me. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright. Now, again, I'm just going to remove the clay from my glass. Sorry, I was at a bad angle. Alright. Now, once again, alright, as you can see, some of the hair is even sticking up above the edge of the bracelet. Again, don't worry about that, because before we're done, we're going to add an interior layer to the bracelet. Okay. Now, I'm gonna... Okay, sorry about that. One of the things you gotta take into account is your husband being home. Alright, so I'm just cutting a little funky moon shape, or whatever you want to call it. Again, smoothing the edges. Again, drawing some lines for the detail. Alright, this time it's actually going to cover part of her forehead. Alright. I really apologize. I know this is hard to see. Black is not the best color for use on video. Alright, now I will cut the other side. Let's see if I can get this where you get a better view. I know I've been doing this for a long time. So I make it look a lot easier than it really is. But what I do is I cut to the shape not necessarily of her face, but of her forehead. Okay? This being where her forehead will be. So again, I'm going to roll those edges down. Give that a little better cut there. Okay, and then once again, I'm going to give it a little texture. Okay. All right. Pretend it doesn't say what it says up there. Alright. Now, before I put the wolf on, I'm going to do her headband, and I'm going to add some turquoise nuggets for her earrings. Okay. Sorry I did both of these off camera. Her little headband and her earrings. I put Bacon Bond under both of them. If you'll see, I made it where the Bacon Bond will squeeze out around the turquoise nuggets. That helps them bond with the polymerclay. Okay. Now, one of the things that she suggested was to put the wolf, I don't know how to say it, the wolf would have been in the center, which is where I should have started. But I put the face in the center. So with the hair all on the right side, I'm thinking about putting the wolf on the left side. Still got a feather to put in her hair up here at the top. So, I'm not sure. If the left side would really be the best position for it. I'm getting Bacon Bond all over the band, but it'll bake clear, so it really won't matter. Okay, if the face, it's actually a little left of center. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the right. Okay, so we're gonna work on the wolf head a little bit. I've got some white polymer clay Again, getting bacon bond everywhere. That I'm gonna roll out. Now at this point, I'm not worried about keeping the white clay white, because A, this was a scrap piece that's been on my desk for months, and B, I had black on my table. So, let's see. Alright. I'm actually going to cut off a little bit more of this white. And condition it. Okay, I've just made a collar around the wolf. It's very general at this point. Okay. Okay. Alright, at this point I'm going to put it on a towel just to work on it a bit. It's not going to be baked on the towel. I've just got my color shaper. Just to do some of the rough excuse the pun, rough. Okay, then I'm going to go back with my needle tool or toothpick or whatever you're using. It's one of the reasons why I love this color shaper. For the brush on the end, the silicone tip is great, but when you've got the brush on the end, it allows you to brush away that little bit of clay that gets pushed away. Notice I keep my knitting needle, toothpick, or whatever at a really flat angle when doing this. It will give it a really nice hair look. Okay. Now for some reason I want to put another layer. Okay, so let's pop his face off. Okay, then roll out a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and cut another slice off this white, just to be sure I have enough. Okay, now we'll take the face off. Okay, remember this still isn't baked, so I should be fine. Adding that wolf. Okay, that really feels off balance to me. Yeah, that actually feels better. I may regret that, but we'll see. Well, that made it set down better, but ow, sorry about that. just going to take a little bit of this clay. Okay, rolling it is the same as manipulating it. It's conditioning it as you roll it. Okay. Okay. Now, I just filled in that space where the roundness would be. Will be on the can, hopefully. Okay, sorry, and one more space on the back of the ears. And for this, I'm going to have to roll it out, sorry. Okay, now I had to put a lot more bacon bond. Okay, I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to bake it. Oh, I got to add the feather first. Alright. The feather can be black. The color of it really doesn't matter since it's going to be painted, or at least accentuated. The black will help, that'll help with the detail between the spines, I'm not sure what they're called, of the feather. Okay. Once again, I wouldn't try to roll that whole piece into my pasta machine, but that is okay. As long as it's just a little thicker than what your finished piece will be. Once again, you can tell my pasta machine didn't struggle. Okay. Okay, she had a fairly specific shape for the feather. Alright, it's out of the oven. It's pretty easy to get it off the can. Just manipulate the can, kind of snap it off on the ends. It will eventually just slide right off. Okay. Right now it's a little big and I have a very small wrist, but that's neither here or there. I have rolled out another sheet of black clay, sprayed it with water, and textured it with the little texture sheet. Alright, now just gonna coat the inside with a little bit of bacon bond.